What up and welcome, So Hayes here, bringing you 2 Nuked Out fails. Now I have actually completed this challenge, it was the last video that I uploaded, so if you've not seen that, I'll leave a link in the description for you. Anyway, onto the gameplay. These 2 streaks might be fails, but they are pretty sick to be honest with you, because I'm playing real aggressive, which is the way I really like to play. I just like to go mad, run around the map, get in people's faces, and I don't really understand how people can sit in corners and just wait on people. You know, I personally find that boring. If that's how you like to play, then fair enough, but I think it's far more entertaining to watch when someone's trying to move around as much as possible and, you know, run around like a complete nutter basically. Now for anybody that's interested, the class setup that I'm using is the Kuda submachine gun with the extender mags and the fast mags, and for perks I have flat jacket, fast hands, scavenger, dead silence and blast suppressor as well. Now if you're going for this challenge yourself and you're struggling and you can't quite do it, I do have a few tips for you. The first one being, it's all about your state of mind. Now what I mean by that is, if you're negative or frustrated or wound up in any way when you're trying to do this challenge, you'll most likely fail, because I find personally myself, when I'm annoyed or wound up or frustrated in any way when I'm trying to do something like this, I will make stupid mistakes, I will challenge gunfights that I shouldn't challenge, you know. You just basically, you're not on your top form when you're annoyed. So, and that's a really hard thing to do, because this challenge is very, very frustrating, because there's so many different factors that go into it, so many different ways you can die, and everybody wants to kill you. Nobody wants you to go 30-0 against them, against what, 7 other people. Those 7 other people are going to be doing everything in their power to kill you. So you have to be calm and collected and think about what you're doing. Now the second tip is spawn knowledge. I've said this in a previous video, but it's really important to know where the spawn points are, so when you're running by them you can check them. Because a lot of people were like running through spawns and then they'll be like boom boom boom, get shot in the back, and they'll be like, oh, that was a shitty spawn. Yeah, it probably was a shitty spawn, but at the same time, if you know the spawn points, then you'll know to double check there. Another tip as well is check your back. When you kill someone, turn around if there's no one in front of you, because there'll probably be someone behind you. That's just the way free for all is. Okay, so here comes the death. I get this guy. Whoop, and I get this geezer too. I'm 23-0. I was feeling it. It's feeling good. Check the doorways. Okay, everything's okay. Look around. Bang. Shotgun to the face. Now back to the tips. Another tip I can give you is, don't stay in one place for too long. Like, it can work out for a little while. Say like you patrol a little area, or you stay in one building for a little while, or you're camping. You can do it, you can go on a little bit of a streak, but eventually they will definitely get you. If they know your position, they will just keep trying to get you any means necessary. They'll start chucking grenades and stuns and all kinds of stuff in there. So it actually makes your life a lot easier if you move around. Get a few kills in one place, run around to another area, get a few kills there, run around to another area, get a few more kills. You know, it works really well for me like that. If I stay in one place for too long, I usually end up dying. And for the next tip, it's pretty simple. Try to avoid chasing people. If you see someone, they run around a corner, don't chase them. Now I do this from time to time, I will just chase people anyway, but it can end up, especially when you're on a street like this, getting you killed, because they may have seen you as well, ran around that corner, laid down or something and just wait for you, or you might chase them and then run into someone else that you're not expecting to see and they gun you down as well. So try and avoid chasing people. There's plenty of people to shoot. You know, it won't be long before the next guy comes around. Now that leads into my next tip as well. Don't be afraid to run away, innit? Like, if you're hurt or you think you're in a situation where you're not going to win that gunfight, just try and run away from it, rethink your situation and position yourself ready for the next gunfight. The next tip is, if you are hurt, like one shot and your screen is completely red, no matter what, do not challenge any gunfight if possible. If you can, just get behind cover and let your health regenerate, because if you're one shot, it's extremely easy for the enemy to kill you. And I see a lot of people making this mistake. I still make this mistake from time to time, but it only takes a few seconds to get your health back, and it makes all the difference when you're in a gunfight. Because when you're weak, all they have to do is get one lucky bullet on you, and that's it, game over. So try and avoid that if possible. So that's all the tips I can think of. I get this geezer. I think I make a cut here because I didn't find anyone for ages. I'm looking around, checking that, thought I heard someone on my right, and bang, geezer in the corner, backed right into him. I was so mad at the time, but I'm like, I find it funny now. Look, I'm so mad I'm standing there taking deep breaths, just doing nothing for a good 10 seconds. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and it's Christmas Eve today, so I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, have a good one, hope you enjoy yourselves, and before you leave, I thought to myself right here, I was like, I'll go for the 30 and 1, and that happened. Rage quit.